old looking. Y'all ready?
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Good. All right, we'll go ahead and call our Historic Preservation Committee meeting to order on this date of August 26, 6 p.m. We'll start off with our roll call, please. If each member would speak into the microphone and state your name.
Charles Bradley.
Jane Camp.
And Mark Hammis. Have all members had a chance to check out the agenda of the upcoming meeting?
I have.
And do I have a motion for approval?
I so move.
Second.
There we go. So moved. Looking on as far as the minutes of the previous meeting from July 22nd, has everyone had a chance to review those?
I have.
And do I have a motion to accept that?
I'm making motion.
Thank you. So moving right along then, we have our old business from the previous meeting from July 22nd. We had a COA request that was tabled from that meeting. Looking at 323 South Madison, the real estate renovation and parking as far as adding a handicap parking spot and a handicap ramp. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
yeah, so I
did I
met with
say
the
the wrong
applicant,
one?
yeah, Jordan. So, yeah, we met the next day out on the site to address HPC's concerns, and I think that we've already got, you're already far beyond the issue, so
Good.
they only needed one handicap space in the entire parking lot.
Yep, staff
The ramp-
met and
the
staff
ramp was
met and
able to
approved and
accommodate behind
changed
the
it.
building. Yep,
And I did take pictures.
Yep.
I do have pictures if anybody wants to see it, that it's in the progress of being built,
Perfect.
but it's on the back of the house now, so I do have pictures if anybody wants to see it.
And actually, I walked by there yesterday, and so that is even further along than that. Yeah, very good.
Yes, it is.
Right?
if you want to submit those, I can include those in the HPC file with that, and then that'll be part of the record if you want to include those.
Sure, sure.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I'll take those, yes, ma'am.
So if you're happy and it meets all guidelines, we're happy.
Amen. Good.
That's good. I was worried about that last meeting, how we were gonna make it all right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I'm glad you were able to move the HVAC. Is that right? You moved it to the side? We moved the ramp? No, the HVAC? Yes, we did. We moved it to the side. Yeah. Yes. That worked out.
To make room for the ramp and to come off the little existing deck that was back there. So it worked out perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. All right, moving right along then to our new business for 111 Norris Street. Looking at accessory for garage and dwelling unit.
I'm sorry. I think you guys need to.
Do we need to vote for that? I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because you did approve, I believe, her COA last month, but you tabled it, so I think you need to kind of close out her certificate of appropriateness. So I think tonight you need to take a vote, and that way I can grant her a COA that reflects these revisions, and we can close out that certificate of appropriateness, okay?
Sure, thank you, thank you. Do I have a motion?
I make a motion that we approve the new drawing of what the lady is working on to accommodate a business with handicap ramps.
I second that.
Here we go. All right, and vote?
Aye.
Wonderful, motion approved. Thank you. All right, so now back to 111 Norris Street. Come on up. Looking at a garage and dwelling unit, correct?
That is correct. I'm Chad Draper with the Eulalia Group. I'm serving as the contractor on the project. Yeah, the project is, that's the existing home, and there's currently a cement block structure that's been there for I don't know how long. And so the proposal is to convert that into a garage, essentially, and then a dwelling unit. We made a lot of efforts to try to match the existing home with the hipped roof and open rafter tails and the window patterns where possible. You know, the attempt is to match the existing house as much as possible. You know, we're working with an existing slab and cement blocks, you know, that are there, but as much as possible, the details will be as similar to the house. And that was important to the homeowner and myself, too.
Is it such that the exterior is still going to be cement block?
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
You're not gonna add lap siding? You weren't gonna add lap siding to that? Okay, I just wasn't clear on the drawings myself, I wasn't sure.
Is this cement on the drawing?
I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if it was block siding or it was too fuzzy to tell what was going on. That's why I needed clarification myself.
It's currently cement block, and the intention was just to leave that. I mean, it could be painted, the block could be painted.
But the block is just one wall, correct?
No, it would be the 3 walls.
Oh,
That wall, in the picture there, see that plastic sort of Home Depot type of shed? That shed is gonna be removed, and then that wall that's behind that shed, that would be torn down. And then the wall you see there with the 2 windows in it would remain. Yeah, and that's the same wall. The upper picture is that same wall that you saw with the cement block. But the intention is architectural shingles and open rafter tails and window patterns that match the existing home.
Yeah, I mean, I think the roof, definitely looks good. I mean, the drawings, I will admit that I would love to see the, something other than cement block on the walls.
What about a harsh coat of basically stucco the block, so where they're not recognizable as block?
I think that would be
that work?
great. I mean,
This doesn't look like blocks to me.
well, it's just,
no, that's the house. So that's the
oh,
original. So that's
Oh, you're
the
talking about
original.
underneath?
no, it's,
So, on this, can you, so, so this is the, sorry. So this is, the picture there is the original house, correct?
That's correct.
And then behind it, behind to
Getting
the,
there.
behind and to the side then?
Yeah, I don't know how,
Is-
y'all have screens. The bottom right-hand picture, where the trees are,
There you go.
Sort of the right side of the screen, that
Right
is the
here?
building.
So the
Okay.
blocks are behind the house.
Yeah, it's behind it's a building that's been there for I don't know how long, decades, 50 years probably. And it's pretty much an eyesore, and we're looking to, as much as possible, make it functional and meet the historic standards as much as possible,
but I think the stucco, might be great, just because it shows such a difference than
Sure.
cement block.
We want to do it well. I mean, the homeowner's a single mother, and we're trying to keep the budget within, we want to do it right and well and in keeping with everything, and we're trying to keep the budget as in keeping, as close as we can to what she can afford. But I think stucco in the block is, a fair thing to do.
Yeah, but, I mean, I think having the carport and the resident area, looks good.
I don't have a problem with anything.
Any questions from the gallery audience? Comments? Okay. Do I have a motion then?
I can make a motion that we,
You mean to make it?
yes,
Okay, I'd like to make a motion that we accept the stucco cement walls for this building, for the, to keep the price within the person who is going to live there's range.
Yeah, let's not use
Also
those,
to
let's
look-
not use those words. Let's not use price.
The
As submitted?
Cost or price.
cost, don't use cost.
Yeah, you could just say,
Budget.
approve the application as submitted with the siding being stucco on the garage.
You did a good motion.
It can be as
Thank
simple as
you.
that.
That's perfect.
Do I have a second for as approved, so as submitted with the stucco on the outside?
yes.
There we go.
He spoke for me. That's good.
All right, and a vote?
Aye.
Aye.
There we go. And motion has carried. Thank you.
Sorry. Just trying to-
Okay.
Oh, good.
I write conditions all day long, so.
Doesn't bother me a bit in the world.
Me either. All right, moving right along to 114 Court Street for remodel and exterior renovation. Come on up. How are you today? Good, thank you.
My name's Gregory Wenzel. I'm with Custom Building Specialists. It's contractor on this project. What we had is essentially a full interior regut to turn into office space. It's gonna be 2 offices, a conference room with a kitchenette, and a small bathroom on the interior. Getting into the exterior, the windows that were there and existing were not original. And when we did walk the perimeter in the area, we were looking for similar windows and types.
I've got all your application photos are here. If you want me to roll through all of them, I got your floor plan there for the windows in the back and the front.
Yeah, yeah. And they were, like, the back rear ones were pretty much made of plexiglass, and there was,
They're not even visible from the street.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're in that little alcove back there in the,
Right, the rear ones.
yeah.
The front ones, if you look at the unit next to it, match those, and it was essentially cobbled up with a couple old existing windows with plywood in between them that was just put together and painted. I mean, they were definitely not what was originally there. So when we walked the perimeter and looked for what buildings were there, we were looking for anything that kind of matched the area. We weren't trying to do anything out of the norm when we found those. So those were areas that were very similar, you know, clad window with GBG glass, and you know, we're just looking to do what everybody else was kind of doing around downtown, which was replacing the rotten wood, putting hardy trim in there, trying to make it blend and look like everything else. So what we have was, yeah, eight windows to replace, pulled them out, put quality clad windows in there, and we're gonna wrap them with hardy trim and paint to match. That was the extent of the exterior that we were trying to do. All these are just examples of clad windows, some that are vinyl, some are aluminum clad, some GBG glass. Just kind of showing that we're matching what was around the existing building.
No, thank you for your due diligence in doing that.
Yeah, I think it looks good
Okay.
for the exterior.
Okay. And, you know, I just wanted to be here as a representative. I didn't know if I needed to be present or not, but I was hoping it was just a technicality. But like I said, we went and pulled the permit and nobody said anything about
Right.
an architectural committee, or a historical preservation committee. And I was wondering, but, you know, I was like, well, hey, we got the permit, there's no guidelines, so I thought we were good to go. It wasn't just an oversight, I guess.
Things happen.
Things happen.
Thank you for coming in, though. Appreciate it. Any other questions, comments? Anyone in the gallery, questions, comments? Please.
Oh, okay. Right.
No, and thank you for that. I didn't realize that.
I think his best example is probably that one right there. 'Cause, I
Right,
mean, your
that's what I was
two
gonna
most
say.
prominent existing windows that are outside are right, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
that's the
That's
most
very
visible ones
close.
for 2 windows, really. Like you said, 95% of your work was inside. That's one
Right.
of the reasons why it was not flagged by us, you know, so that's.
Do I have a motion?
I make a motion, we accept his plan as submitted.
I second that.
And vote? Thank you. It's carried. Any other, looks like we don't have any other business tonight. All right. So we'll have our next meeting September 23rd. Do I have a motion to adjourn, please?
I make a motion.
That we adjourn.
There we go. Thank you so much. Motion carried, and we adjourn for today.